Okay, I'm going to share 5 reasons I love living alone. And as you know, I'm a widow, and yes, it'd be nice to still have my husband here, but I've always been okay with being alone. So that part of the loss was not as traumatic as it could have been. But anyway, I still love to be alone. So I'm going to share my 5 reasons. And yes, they are selfish reasons, but what can I say? Okay, the first one is the freedom. I have the freedom to come and go as I please. I don't have to answer to anyone, or my cat is trying to get up here. I don't have to answer to anyone or explain where I'm going, which I guess is the same thing. But, I used to hate it when, if I wanted to do something that I normally maybe wouldn't do, I'd be questioned, like interrogated, like, well, why are you going there? What are you doing that for? And it's like, no, excuse me, get your butt out of my face. This is not your best side. Here, come here. This is Poppy. She's she says, this is when I'm normally on your lap. There she is. Isn't she cute? She's a very pretty girl. Oh, okay, she's going to lay down. So anyway, that's my number one is I love having the freedom to come and go as I please. The second reason is I can eat and cook whatever I want. I can eat at whatever time I want. I don't have to, it's noon, I have to go fix something to eat for my other half, which I lived with somebody that everything came to a halt. He was German, 100% German, no shade on Germans. It's just, it was very regimented. That's how he lived his life. And he damn it, we would have to stop I'd have to stop what I was doing, and that really used to really irritate me, because I'm a creative, and I'd be in the middle. I used to do mosaics. I'd be in the middle of this project, and I'd have to stop and go make lunch, eat lunch, and then I could come back to it. I wasn't even working. But anyway, I can eat whenever I want. Number 3. Here she comes again. Number 3, I can watch whatever I want on TV. I don't have to fight for my right to watch chick flicks, although he was pretty good about that. He liked to watch them too. But he used to, we lived together and worked together, so he was here all the time. And except for maybe a couple of weeks out of the year when he was selling for our magazine. And so when he'd be gone for maybe a week. Stop. He'd be gone for a week, and so I would start watching. I wanted to watch Mad Men, those kind of shows. So the series. Damn this cat. And so I started watching it, and then he came home. So I only watched a few seasons. I binge watched. If ever I was gone out of town, I would binge watch if I could, but I finally said, this is dumb, it's not working. So someday I'm going to watch that whole thing. Also, I can listen to music whenever and whatever music I like, whenever I want, which I wasn't able to do necessarily. My husband was a musician. He was a drummer. And somewhere I have a video of my studio. My bedroom. This is his old studio where I am right now, and my bedroom, or my studio, was on the opposite wall here. And so it never failed when I would decide to actually come out to my studio and work. He'd decide to go practice his drums, and so I have a video of the stuff rattling on my wall. Because it was not very fun. But he was a jazz, he really liked jazz. That was his favorite. And although he could play anything. And so we would listen to jazz, and I did develop an appreciation for that. I do appreciate it. It's good music, but I never really got to listen to my music. But I can now. because I live alone. And I can read. This is number 5. I can read in peace. Oh my God, this cat, she never does this. It's because I'm not sitting the right way. Would you stop? Get your little butt out of my face. She is spayed. She's acting like she needs a man. Anyway, he used to come in whenever I'd be, there's Poppy, reading and just start talking to me. And blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm not just looking at these pages to see what they look like. I'm actually trying to read. And so I just kind of quit. I just quit trying because it was frustrating. So that's a plus. I just, and another little aside to some of these, maybe my bonus would be that my house stays tidy. Although my late husband was tidy, but when I think back to when I had kids, oh my God, it was not a hovel, but just keeping it tidy was a chore. It wasn't just me. I know if it's a mess, I know it's my mess, and I know where things are, but most of the stuff I can just put away when I'm done. So those are my 5 things that reasons why I love living alone. My cat is insane right now. But I would love to hear yours. Are you a recluse? Do you like to stay at home? Please comment. Let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts about this. All right. Till next time. Talk to you later.